I'm Eileen, and I am a single mom of 3 children. In September of 2021, I had a brain tumor and needed to have brain surgery. And following that, I required a complete reconstruction and fusion for cervical spine, my neck. And following that, I had a hematoma, which required emergency surgery. And because of all these things, I ended up being on disability, which is only a portion of my original salary. And I was just really, really struggling, could not make ends meet, and turned to the Jewish Family Services, who directed me to your wonderful classes. I was able to make use of the monthly budget worksheet and the Saving Treasure Hunt. All of those ended up being really, really helpful for me to help me think about my finances in a different way. I have found ways to cut back on even the non-variable costs, because my goal would be to have enough money to get a home. So by improving my credit score and decreasing my costs and really sticking to my budget, I am more confident about my finances than I have ever been before.
My name is Yana Gung. I am a senior at Starford High School, and I have been in RISE about 4 years from freshman year. Before RISE, I didn't realize that the money was an investment or thing I need to save. It was just a way to spend or buy something like I wanted. RISE was the first school activity or community I joined after I moved to US. So they kind of helped me to adapt to culture and make friends. And they helped me to learn interview or stuff I can even use out of school. So after some RISE lessons, I started to learn about accounting, credit and debit banking systems. It was very interesting, and it was good to learn new things and stuff I wanted to know. I personally really love that RISE support women and how high school girls to find their ways for their future. After I graduated high school, I kind of motivated from RISE that I want to help high schoolers or other women that need help. I want to let them know that there's many people that could help them and they could figure out themselves.
Growing up, my mom didn't really have to work, kind of 70s kid. So my dad worked, but then when he got laid off, it was pretty much paycheck to paycheck or living with grandma because we couldn't afford to have our own house. And that's what kind of seemed normal. My aunt lives in Texas, and my oldest son wanted to come here for college. Sold everything I had, and the exact money that I was able to get in a garage sale drove me here, got to my aunt's house, and literally before I got to my aunt's house, I stopped at the gas station and filled up one last time, and there was nothing after that. And I have been on care.com for 20 years, ever since my 28-year-old was 7. And I petitioned God, I need a job making $40,000 plus a year. I don't know how in the world that's gonna happen, but he did it. A week later, I got a call and the position was $1,000 a week. Budgeting helped me control my finances because before I was budgeting, I didn't really realize how much I was spending. I didn't really realize I was spending $500 going out to eat. Budgeting helped me see that, okay, we can go out once, or maybe we need to pack the kids' lunch. So I learned that saving's not just for someone who's rich, which I always thought, because as I said before, my parents were, paycheck to paycheck. But it's really for someone who has a mind to save. When I read the mantra, a woman who controls her finances controls her destiny, I felt like a powerful woman.